Well, hey folks, Real Honesty with Jar Metlin. I'm Jar Metlin. This is my review of the New Japan Pro Wrestling New Japan Cup Day 2 event, which was quite a bit of fun. It didn't have any downer matches like last night's edition did. And by the way, check out my review of the day 1 of the New Japan Cup. I'm really enjoying this tournament so far. I have seen the past events, or at least some of the matches, and have been very impressed. I was watching New Japan before this year, but I wasn't able to review it because I wasn't able to watch it live, and what's the point? Now, I just want to thank everybody once again for welcoming me into the New Japan Pro Wrestling family, allowing me to tweet with and really interacting with me during these, in the comments for these reviews. I really do appreciate it. So I'm probably going to say that pretty often during these reviews, at least once. But I just want to say I really do appreciate it. And 2018 is looking to be a pretty damn big year for New Japan Pro Wrestling and wrestling itself, especially outside WWE. So now we go to an 8-match card, which is different than yesterday. I believe yesterday we had 7 matches. I don't keep my notes, so forgive me if I forget the count, but the first 3 matches had young lions teaming with some veterans, and it was Taguchi, and I did not catch the name of the young lion, I'm sorry, and this one had Japanese commentary only, no English commentary, so I appreciate the enthusiasm that they had. I don't speak Japanese, so I have no idea what they said. But it was Taguchi and a young lion, again, sorry I missed the name, versus El Desperado and Kanemaru, the IWGP Junior Heavyweight Tag Team Champions. It was okay. The Young Lion, of course, got beat. He got pinned, as was expected, but it wasn't a bad match. It wasn't a bad way to open the show at all. Decent enough, and El Desperado and Kanemaru won. Match number 2, David Finlay and Yagi versus Yugi Nagata and Shota. And boy, Yugi Nagata, what a legend he is. What a great, amount of matches he's had in his career, and he's still going strong. He even did commentary for the Japanese team. I think from about the 4th match on. I don't know if he came right back out after his match, but I know that he did it for the last half of the card at least. And David Finlay is really developing well here. Really, if he's got at least 3/4 of his dad's toughness, he's going to go very far in this business. Nagata and Shota did not win, but there was some good action here. And David Finlay and Yagi got the win. Good stuff. Now we go to match number 3. Tomohiro Ishii and Yano, forgive me, I accidentally write really small, versus Michael Elgin and Oka. Again, I'm just going to say, not a fan of Michael Elgin. I do appreciate people that interacted with me and said that they thought the Ishii-Elgin match from day 1 was actually pretty good. And that's fine. It had some good spots in it. I'm glad Ishii is okay. I'm just not a fan of Elgin. But I do appreciate everybody for interacting. Ishii and Yano got the win here. Yano, of course, just showing off his DVD, but oh no, you can't have it. You have to buy it. And Ishii got a measure of revenge, I guess, on Elgin, but of course Oka took the pin. Oka's still pretty over, and I'm really excited to see where these young lions will go in later this year and even into 2019. But it was expected that Ishii and Yano would get the win, because there's no reason for a team with the young lions, or at least in this sense, when there's 2 veterans on the other side. Of course, the Young Lion's going to take a pin, but it's a learning experience. And so 3 matches with, Young Lions mixed in, certainly not bad. We go to match number 4, Izuka and Davey Boy Smith Jr. versus Juice Robinson and Hanare. Izuka, however you say it. He's like if Master Roshi from Dragon Ball Z was a little crazier. And Juice is super, super over. It was really fast paced, despite the fact that Izuka was there. And, Davey Boy Smith Jr., great heel. I'm really happy that, I'm actually happy WWE let him go, only because he has shined so bright since leaving there. They were probably not going to do much of anything with him. I know circumstances led to his release. I'm not saying it was all on WWE. It was on him too, but he has shined so well in Japan and other promotions. Can't wait to see how much bigger he gets. He's still really, really young. I think he's still in his... He's not even 30 yet, if I remember right. So he's really got a bright future for at least the next 10 to 15 years if he chooses to wrestle that long. So good stuff, Juice. Juice and Hanari are a really good team. Hanari's been eating a lot of losses, but he's still young, and I think he's going to have a big end of 2018 and maybe even 2019. Should have a good match at Wrestle Kingdom 13. And David Boy Smith Jr. got the win, and Hanari took the pin. Fine stuff. So we go to yet another tag team match. This one sort of pretty similar to the one that happened on day one. It was Suzuki. The Murder Grandpa just went nuts, and that's what New Patriot 77 and I call him. And it's with respect, because Suzuki is really, really good and legit tough, and I sure as fuck don't want to mess with him because I don't want to die. But it was Suzuki, Taka, and Zack Sabre Jr. versus Naito, Bushi, and Sonata. Taka, before the match, of course, before Naito's team makes their entrances, he hypes up the whole thing with Zack Sabre Jr. versus Naito, which I am really excited about, even though I'm probably going to be super tired by the time that event happens. Guess what? I'm here for it. I'm going to watch that event. I'm going to watch that event, because Naito, Zack Sabre Jr., that's a money match right there. That's a Wrestle Kingdom type match if they really hyped it up. So, boy, I mean, I'm just going to tell you this. I mean, now, mind you, granted, I don't speak Japanese, but I understood enough of what Taka was saying. I got the, points of it where, okay, he's talking about Zack Sabre Jr., mentioning Naito, you will tap out, okay, this kind of stuff, cool. And I'm really glad that Taka has had such a lengthy career after WWE pretty much buried him during the time he was there. Zack Sabre Jr. just makes me cringe. And not in a bad way. That guy is just so precise and so good with his submission wrestling and his technical wrestling. The guy's fantastic. Did a great job by not signing with WWE back in 2016. Seemed like we were getting the possibility of a Suzuki versus Sonata feud of, testing the waters there. I am all for that. I think it would be a great way if Tanahashi doesn't win the title back from Suzuki, and I don't think he will. I thought he might, at first. I'm all for Sonata versus Suzuki. I think it would be fine for Sonata to win it maybe in July or something like that. I mean, you could stretch this out for a number of times. You don't need Suzuki to lose the title right away, but him holding the title for close to 6 months, or about 6 months, and losing it in a July event, or I think the G1 Climax takes place in June or July. Forgive me if I don't remember the exact months. But they could have something like that happen. Sonata could take the title either during that event, however that works, or right after. And I think it would be fine. Sonata would make a very fine IWGP Intercontinental Champion. If they want to keep it on Suzuki for a damn year, that's fine, because I sure as fuck wouldn't want to say, yeah, you're going to lose the title, and he just looks like, no, don't want to do that. Still excited for this feud. It's like Naito, Bushi, and Sonata get the win, which is fine. It's fine. I thought that was the way to go. And Taka taking the pin taking the fall, because it was actually skull end. That was good. I mean, it was fitting, especially for how much Taka shoots his mouth off. And Taka's still really good in the ring. I mean, he's in his early 40s, I believe, but he's still really good in the ring. And of course, being a full dick heel, poking in the eye, and that kind of stuff, it worked. But Sonata making him tap out, like I said, possibility Suzuki versus Sonata. I'm here for that. And match number 6, and this was a pretty loaded 8-man tag as far as talent goes. Takahashi, Chase Owens, Tongaloa, and Ibushi versus Okada, Chucky T, Yoshihashi, easy for me to say, and Goto. I say talent loaded, and then Chucky T's there. The guy's not bad. I just think I think at this point he's almost going to be better on commentary, maybe wrestling some and doing commentary for Japan. And I know that he does commentary for other events, I think for PWG and that kind of stuff, so good for him. It was decent, it was well paced. It was very well paced, and of course Okada tapped out Chase Owens. Ibushi did this one dive at one point, just stepping onto another level of the little gymnasium. I believe it was a gymnasium they were at. I didn't quite catch the name, but it was a little gymnasium that still had a pretty good capacity there. I'd say probably about 1,500 people there. I mean, that's just a guess. I obviously couldn't count them, and I didn't Google the capacity of it. Google, of course, because I'm typing like this. But Ibushi did this one dive, and took out a couple members of the opposing team. I forgot exactly who was battling into the crowd, but it was just everybody was just all over the place. And I love how the Japanese ring announcer just gets all enthusiastic and all terrified if wrestlers even go like beyond the barricade. And he's just like warning. I mean, I assume he's warning everybody to get out of the way. I mean, I don't know because I don't speak Japanese, but it is kind of funny the amount of enthusiasm he has. I mean, that's good to warn people, even though you would think they could see, oh yeah, these guys are coming at us. Maybe we should get out of the way. Japanese people are pretty smart. I don't think you need to warn them about that. I'd want to get away. I want to get out of the way of these athletes. So I mean, but still, I like the enthusiasm and I find it amusing. Good 8-man tag though. Okada tapped out Chase Owens with the Cobra Clutch. And good stuff. Owens seems to be eating a lot of losses, and that's okay because Owens is young enough. And as you tell stories along, like Owens, I think will have also some big moments in 2018, possibly in the G1. Maybe even by Wrestle Kingdom, 13. I don't know, but I believe Chase Owens could be he will never be IWGP Heavyweight Champion in my opinion, but he could be a fine Intercontinental Champion down the road. He could be fine. He could be Goto for the never openweight title. I don't know, but hey, it's good stuff, and it was good storytelling for a nice little 8-man tag. So no guy had to do a ton on their own. They could get their spots in and do well, and Ibushi could, wow the crowd and be nuts like Ibushi is. Now we go to match number 7, and this was the third match in the New Japan Cup tournament, and this was Archer versus Bad Luck Fale, and Lance Archer versus Bad Luck Fale. Lance Archer, Lance Hoyt in TNA, Vance Archer, I believe, in WWE. I kind of forgot his name in WWE because he didn't really have a very good run, which is unfortunate because the guy's pretty talented, especially for his size. I mean, I mean, Archer is just being a full-on dick heel, spitting water on everybody. And there was a chair battle because Fale just kept throwing Archer into chairs and stuff like that. This is playing off the tag match that these guys were involved in day one, and it was power for power. Bad Luck Fale got the win. Archer didn't look weak, but this wasn't very good. It wasn't bad. It wasn't bad, but it just wasn't very good. I mean, Fale getting the win, which I was fine with. I didn't really see the point in Archer winning. As much as he trash talked, I was like, I think Fale, you got to go with the hot hand here, and Fale winning and being somebody for a babyface to overcome, to advance to the semifinals, or for a babyface to get squashed by, it seems better than Archer. I think Archer's on the downside of his career, honestly. I believe he's about 40, 41. And that happens with some people. Some people wrestle well into their 40s, others don't. I'm not saying, put Archer out to pasture. I just would be very surprised if he's wrestling still by 2023. Though him and Davey Boy Smith seem to be doing very well in New Japan, so who knows? With the Japanese schedule, he could wrestle for a number of years and extend his career. But Bad Luck Fale gets the win. Cool, whatever. Best match of the night, though. Taichi. Miho, my God, lovely. Just absolutely lovely. She's great. Versus Tanahashi. And this is good. This was a really nice way to cap off the night. Tanahashi won. I feel Taichi should have won. I feel he should have. I get why he didn't, because Taichi versus Bad Luck Fale maybe not the best matchup, heel versus heel. And I get why Tanahashi won, but I don't know. It's like Taichi will probably be fine. He will probably do well in the G1. He will probably do well into the rest of 2018 and even have a big 2019. Because he's really getting over and the fans are really starting to gravitate towards him. And the guy is really good in the ring. I mean, he's got a great gimmick of being just a full-on dick heel, and he's got Miho there. It's hard to boo somebody that has somebody like her, just a beautiful woman there at his side. At least I think she's beautiful. I mean, I don't know who else. I don't know who else does. You can think whatever you want, but that's just my opinion. Tachi did stall in the beginning. He used a mic stand to gain an advantage. Tanahashi went for the knees of Tachi, and then Tanahashi was selling his own knee after, splash off the top. Kind of like what he did in that match against Suzuki at New Day Sapporo Day 2. New beginning in Sapporo. Why do I keep saying New Day in Sapporo? Maybe it's because I heard the announcer say it sometime. I don't know. Maybe because it's a new day. I don't know. But Tanahashi was playing up his knee injury. Just coming back from the knee problem that he had. And, of course, you had Kanemaru down there trying to distract. Give a win to Suzuki-gun. Did not happen. At least I believe that was Kanemaru. Tanahashi would not be denied. Multiple sling blades. Tachi looked good. He looked really, really good. And I actually thought a couple times, especially on that power bomb, he was going to get the victory. But Tanahashi ends up hitting a huge frog splash. That's probably the best frog splash I've seen since Eddie Guerrero and Art Barr, and I do not say that lightly. Tanahashi hits a picture-perfect frog splash. Great stuff. Tanahashi gets the win, plays the air guitar and stuff like that, and even gets the air guitar from a kid in the crowd where the kid throws it and he catches it. And that was really cool. It was nice to see Tanahashi looking like he's having fun, able to still do some great wrestling, and able to entertain the fans. Tanahashi, truly the ace of New Japan. Great talent. Sure, he might only have a few years left, given what he's done, with his style and everything, but Tanahashi's still really, really good, and would I be opposed to him having one more IWGP Heavyweight Championship run? No. I'm not saying you should dethrone Okada. I think you need to give that to a younger guy. Maybe have Jay White lose the title and give it to Jay... Nah, I'm just kidding. Who would you guys have beat Okada, by the way? Just curious. Who would you guys have? I would have had Naito beat him or have Sonata beat him, but who would you guys have beat Okada? Let me know that in the comments. I enjoyed the Tanahashi-Tachi match. That's really hard to say. And the card overall flowed pretty well. It wasn't a great card. It was under 3 hours, which I think is perfect for a lot of New Japan shows. Unless it's obviously a Wrestle Kingdom event or a big event that they normally put on, I think, or like Strong Style Evolved, which I don't know when that's going to show in the U.S. It's apparently going to be shown on delay in the U.S., which I'm disappointed by, but I get it. So anyway, let me know in the comments what you guys think, and would you guys like to see me, what are you guys enjoying my New Japan reviews? Sorry, my brain's a little tired. Do you guys enjoy seeing my New Japan reviews? And are there, and I've gotten some comments from other channels I should check out. Are there other channels that you feel I should check out that do New Japan reviews? Let me know. Maybe I'll plug them if for any reason they're just getting started. Like, share, comment, subscribe. Twitter link in the description. It's been Real Honesty with John Ritlin. I'm John Ritlin, and I will see you soon.